Hey boobies, welcome back to my channel. I asked you guys on my Instagram and my Facebook if you had any questions you'd like to know. I'm just gonna ram forward and get going. Got my laptop with all your questions, so let's get going. Bikey Likey, I like that name. Is there anything you regret not doing when you were younger? I don't like to have regrets. I obviously do, but I don't like to because there's nothing good comes from regrets. Like, you can't go back and change what happened. So if I could change anything, I think I would punch my bullies in the face. I got bullied quite badly in high school, and one girl in particular, who's now a crackhead, I would love to just go and punch her in the face. Violence is bad, kids. Don't punch people in the face. Would you rather be deaf at a concert of your favourite band or have your idols in the same place you were but you didn't know about it? Probably be deaf at my favourite band. Just be able to like focus on the actual band as opposed to how I usually am at gigs, whereas like I'm a screaming mess and I'm usually crying because I'm like, oh, this is the best night ever. What did you want to do when you were a kid? I wanted to be a teacher and a hairdresser. I actually wouldn't mind being a hairdresser now, like specialising in like alternative weird hairstyles. That would be pretty fun. Favorite candy? Anything with chocolate in makes me really freaking happy, unless it's fruit and chocolate. Seriously, who thought like fruit and chocolate would be a good idea? No. I really fancy a crunchie. When I just said chocolate, a crunchie was the first thing to pop into my mind. Who is your celebrity crush? Ruby Rose gets my nipples tingling. I gotta say, she's beautiful. There's also a model that I'm quite fond of called Brian Davies Hall. He's quite nice. And his girlfriend, I think it's his girlfriend, Lucy Logan. If you could swap places with anyone for a day, who would it be and what would you do? Good question. Oh, do you know what? Do you know what? Let's swap places with Donald Trump. I would sort out America, take naked selfies and post them all over the internet so you can all see his little micro penis. That's it. What made you decide to start making YouTube videos? Absolutely adore you, by the way. Oh, thank you. I uploaded my episode of Snog, Marry, Avoid to my YouTube, and I didn't really get that I could upload more videos, as weird as that sounds. I had so many comments like, oh, please make more, please show me how you dye your hair and everything, and I didn't, and I really wish I had. I was like at my lowest confidence at the time, and I really wish I had, because I think it would have been so good for me to start YouTube earlier, because this has been amazing and I love talking to you guys. It was because of you guys that I started uploading. So thank you. What are your favourite movies? By the way, I love your channel. I change my favourite movies all the time. I'm a freaking movie lover. Anything with Jim Carrey. I love Jim Carrey so much. We watched The Truman Show the other day and I forgot what a beautiful film that is. Eternal Sunshine of a Spotless Mind, I think, is one of the most beautiful films I've ever seen. There's loads. I really love my films. I love my horror films. I'm a sucker for a chick flick. Anything with Bette Midler, Goldie Hawn, anything with Goldie Hawn, Bette Midler or Steve Martin in, I love. Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, that's a good one. Seriously, I'll be here all day talking about films. I've got to move on. What's your full name? My full name is Emily Beach. I do have a middle name, but it's so freaking common that I'm not going to tell you because I gotta keep something secret. Tips and advice for getting your first tattoo. I love your videos so much, by the way. Orange Lucozade and chocolate. They're the two things I always take with me when I get tattooed, and you need the sugar boost. Longer session tattoo, take loads of snacks, take music. A lot of tattoos don't like it if you put your music in. Like, I play on my phone all the time when I get tattooed. Favorite tattoo of yours and why? A song that means a lot to you and why? Also, will you perform more makeup and hair tutorials? Favorite tattoos? I love my butterfly. I love my fox. I love my violet tattoo. Favourite song that means a lot to you? I'm probably going to say the Jane Siberry song from The Crow. It can't rain all the time. The Crow is mine and Ben's film. I love pieces of music. One of my favourite pieces of music is by John Bryan from Eternal Sunshine of a Spotless Mind, and it's just such a beautiful, relaxing piece of music, and I love it so much. Repo the Genetic Operator is one of my favourite films, and there's a song in it, Zydrate Anatomy. It's so catchy. I can listen to that for hours. Do you like anime? If you do, which one is your favourite one to watch? I'm not a huge anime fan. My husband is. Ben loves anime. Violet loves it too. She loves Spirited Away so freaking much. Everything is, No Face. I love No Face. Those two can watch anime together. Me and Violet will watch horror films and Disney. Oh, can you do a fave comment? I have added that to my list of videos to do, so no idea when it'll be up, but stay tuned. What has been your favourite DIY, craft, handmade or customization project? When I was like a teen, I used to customize every single piece of clothing I owned. I really loved wearing something that only I had. Now I just don't have the time to do it. I'm working on a horror jacket at the moment. I started working on it in May and all I've done so far is dye it. I haven't done anything else. I have a huge feeling that it's going to be my favourite piece of DIY because I love my horror films. No idea how long this is going to take, but I am filming it. Do you think Stephen Avery is innocent? Random question, I know, but you said you like killer documentaries. I love my documentaries. My favourite one is called The Imposter. Don't read up about what happens in it, just watch it. And also Dear Zachary. Again, don't read up about it, just have a massive box of tissues with you and be prepared to cry. I actually haven't seen Making a Murderer. I know, I'm really strange. If someone tells me to watch something, I won't watch it. I like to wait until the hype of things goes down before I watch stuff, because then I feel like I go into the documentary or the film like as blind as I can be, if that makes sense. When Making a Murderer came out, everybody was telling me to watch it, like, oh my god, he's innocent, you need to watch it. So I would have watched it and been thinking the whole way through, he's innocent, like I haven't seen it. So I'm just waiting for the hype to go down a bit, and then when I'm ready, I will watch it. I don't know, I'm a fussy britches. Would you dress, act and be a normie for an entire month for £1 million? Hell to the yeah. £1 million? Nowhere in that comment does it say I have to leave my house. £1 million could buy a lot of weirdness. Hey, I have a question for your Q&A, please. I noticed that your style has changed a bit from when you first met Ben. Were you worried he wouldn't like your style change? I asked because I was gothic when I started dating my partner, and now I want to add some colour to my life and I'm worried he won't like it. When I got with Ben, I was very gothy. We've been together 6 years. I have my style has changed so much. It's always stayed like on the gothy line. But when we got together, I was like gothy, and now I'm kind of grungy gothy. I think he prefers me now. Even if he didn't, I don't give a crap if he likes the way I look. The thing is, if someone loves you, they're gonna love you no matter what. This may sound strange if you already wear colour, but I know how hard it is to add some colour to your wardrobe when you only wear black. And a great way for me to start that was to actually add colour to my hair, because then I could still wear my black clothes. It's a good way to kind of start progressing styles. If you can't dye hair, just like a couple of clipping coloured extensions. So as long as I'm happy with my style and the way I look in the nicest possible way, I couldn't care if Ben liked it. So my advice to you would just be, if your partner cares about you, they'll love you no matter what. If your daughter were to rebel, or want to leave home at the same age you did, basically follow your footsteps as you did with your ex. What would you do? How would you handle the situation? Love your videos, you're a huge inspiration. I think my mom handled the situation as best as she could. Me and my daughter now, we are so close. If this closeness stays until she's a teenager, I think she'll be fine. But if she does rebel, I think people need to learn from their mistakes. Unfortunately, it took me years to learn, but that's because I had nobody else around me. I will be there for my daughter no matter what. I would be there to support her every single step of the way. I think I would have like a really serious sit down heart to heart with her. Hopefully, she won't be as much of a twat as I was. Love you, Emily. Love you too. I really love your videos. You've been a massive inspiration to me. Just be myself. That comment always makes my heart melt. I love you guys. My question is, would you ever go to LGBT Pride? And if so, would you record it for a video? I'd go in a heartbeat. I'm not going this year because I can't get the time off work, but I did try. But next year I am putting it to the top of my holiday list, and I'm gonna go to Brighton Pride, I think, so I hope to see you guys there. And of course I've recorded, you know me. When you were pregnant with Violet, did you have a boy name in mind? And if so, what was it? Very good question. Though I'm not gonna have any more children, if I did miraculously get pregnant with a boy, the names that I absolutely love that you guys will totally hate, I got told so much. No, that's not a nice name. So my boys' names are Seth and Rex. I don't know why, I just love those names. I really like Oscar as well, but it's a bit common now. I know quite a few Oscars. I think Seth was like at the top of the list. I just really like that name for some reason. My final question is, if you have Netflix, do you have any recommendations? Anything from the documentary section, like Deadly Women, Forensic Files, Nightmare Neighbor Next Door, RuPaul's Drag Race, Little Britain, Peep Show, League of Gentlemen, Psychoville. If you haven't seen Psychoville, please check it out. If you like really dark, twisted humour, Psychoville and Inside Number 9. What is your favourite thing to do with Violet? Love your channel, by the way. We go to play areas once a week. There's like 3 around where we live, so we'll have like a really big play. We go to the park a lot. We do messy play, she calls it messy, where we just spray shaving foam on the table and she will sit there for an hour just like playing with this shaving foam. So sweet. I love kids to be kids, so anything that involves mud, mess, dirt, that's what I want to do. Given the opportunity to go anywhere in the world with no strings attached, where would you go and why? I would love to go to Italy. My nana and her parents are from Italy. If I ever win the lottery, I'm gonna take my grandparents to Italy. That's the first thing I'm going to do. And do you have a favourite B movie? First one that comes to my mind is The Convent. It's a really funny, messed up film and I highly recommend it. And if you like RuPaul's Drag Race, it's got Kelly Mantle in it. If you had the ability to time travel into the past or future, where would you go and why? I love your videos, by the way. Probably the future. Kind of depressing because I am always very aware that tomorrow is never guaranteed. So I would time travel to my daughter's, sometime in my daughter's future, so I could just see if she's happy. What is your favourite time of year? Autumn, and my birthday, obviously. What is your favourite thing about being a goth mum? I love the freedom that being alternative gives you, and I love how fun that I am to Violet. She loves that I have blue hair. It's like a big kid, aren't you? And I never want to grow up. Hey Emily, I was just wondering if you think other parents look down on you because you're an alternative mother. I think you're awesome and your daughter is a very lucky little girl to have such an amazing mother. Much love, Penny. When I first had my daughter, I've mentioned this so many times, when I first had my daughter, so many parents looked down on me. They still kind of do, but I don't care. When I'm with my baby, I'm just focused on making sure she's okay, making sure she's happy and having fun. If you want to look down on me for being happy with who I am and being confident in who I am, then that's your problem. Who did you see for your first concert and who would you like to see in the future? And would you want to go with Violet to her first concert? Oh my god. Okay. First concert was Big Brothers. Do you remember those guys? They played at an under-18s nightclub I went to when I was like 12. I would love to see, pretty much everybody I wanted to see was at Download this year, like Rob Zombie, System of a Down, and I couldn't go. And I would love to go with Violet to her first concert, but if her first concert is something like Justin Bieber, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna make Ben go. What's the one makeup product you can't live without? Love your channel. Liquid lipsticks. I feel really naked if I don't have lipstick on. Who are your favourite YouTubers? I need people to stalk. The girl who commented this is actually a YouTuber, Morbid Muse, so check her out, she's really cute. Jade the Libra, Minty Oreos, Hello Batty, Lilith's Bones, Helen Anderson, Graveyard Girl, Jeffree Star, Jingle Heart Art, Drac Makins, Manami Frost, The Haunted Bat, Goblin Queen, Tessa. Oh my god, there's loads. Would you ever stretch any of your piercings aside from your lobes? When I was about 16, 17, I tried to stretch my lip, but it really freaking hurt. I'm so glad I didn't do it. I do have like a slightly bigger hole there than my other piercings, and that is why. I'm pretty sure it won't happen, but if you and Ben were to break up, would you cover your Ben tattoo? If and when Violet wants her first tattoo, will you take her to make sure she goes to a good sanitary job done? Love your video. But I kind of want to cover my Ben tattoo up, but I don't like to have names tattooed on me. I have my daughter's name, but she came out at me, so I don't mind having her name tattooed on me. I just don't like the way names look, so I probably will get it covered up. We do have lots of other matching tattoos that aren't names, so I don't feel that bad about it. And when Violet wants to get a tattoo, I'm gonna make sure she goes to a good place. Have you ever been to America? If not, would you? I would love to go. My sister-in-law lives in Utah, so we could very easily go to America. Want to go to Disney World so badly. I think once Violet gets a little bit older, we're gonna go to Disney World. What's it like being goth where you live? There's quite a big alternative community where I live. So many people are alternative, so it's pretty good. It's nice. Best concert you ever went to or concert you wish you'd gone to? I saw Wednesday 13 in Norwich, waterfront Norwich, and he touched my hand, like it was literally just a and I had to walk to the back of the venue because I was crying so much. I was like, he touched my hand, he touched my hand. Although I did see the Village People at a festival one year, and that was freaking amazing. Being in a crowd of thousands of people during the YMCA. What's your favourite Disney movie? Always have a soft spot for the original Beauty and the Beast and Sleeping Beauty. What tattoo would you get if you could afford it? I would be covered head to toe in tattoos. See, this is too much of a gap beneath this field. What is your favourite TV show of all time and what are you currently digging? I watch Netflix like every day. I live off Netflix and I am totally loving League of Gentlemen. When it was on telly, I watched it non-stop, and now it's on Netflix and I'm loving it. And they've just added Can't Pay, Will Take It Away, and I was like in bed last night and I saw it, I was like, oh, I'm gonna be up till 5 AM watching this. If Netflix could just add Columbo, I would never leave my house. What would your dream job be? I know of all the amazing jobs I could have in the world, my dream job is to be a forensics cleaner. I am just fascinated with crimes and I would just love to clean the aftermath of crime. I don't know. I don't know why, but for some reason, that's my dream job. Can we have pizza? To be honest, Violet's lucky if she gets a slice of my pizza. Like, I'm a pizza lover. I'm gonna say yes, but then if we ever went for pizza, I'd probably be like, okay, this is my pizza. Favourite lipstick shade of all time? Oh my god, Jeffree Star Scorpio. It's what I have on now. Though it looks really dark in my camera, it's a lot lighter than this in real life. It's kind of like a purpley grey. It goes so well with blue hair and it's my favourite. It's my go-to shade and I love it. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If I didn't answer your questions this time, I do apologise. I will have another Q&A very soon, I'm sure. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for sticking with me and thank you all for your lovely comments. You've made me feel really all butterfly-y. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you.